base model compact SUV. Punta lang tayo sa showroom. Dito sa Honda Cars Angeles Clark. 2026 Honda CR-V Hunt. Yung price, 2,358,000 pesos. Updated na yung front fascia nitong base model. May bronze accent na maganda naman tignan. Mas gusto ko rin yung looks nito compare sa top of the line. Full LED yung headlight with DRL. LED rin yung fog lamp. Walang front camera. 18-inch alloy wheels. Naka-disc brake sa front and rear. Body color yung side mirror cover. Walang camera, pero may blind spot monitor naman. Medyo mababa nga lang yung ground clearance. Equipped ng keyless or smart entry. Check natin yung interior. Okay lang yung size ng side stepboard, hindi siya mahirap tapakan. Medyo madulas nga lang yung pinaka-edge na part. Black perforated leather seats. Power seat adjustment sa driver. Same sa front passenger. Sa door panel, soft touch leather. Soft leather din yung armrest. Power window switch na automatic. Leather wrap steering wheel. Naka-electric power steering to, kaya siguradong magaan yung feel. Tilt and telescopic adjust yung steering column. Equipped din to ng paddle shifters. Push start ignition. Full screen na yung instrument cluster. Pagdating sa visibility, okay naman. Medyo mataas na rin yung ride height. Kita pa rin yung hood ng konti. Hindi rin sobrang kapal ng A-pillar, kaya less blind spot. 9-inch infotainment screen. May volume knob. Tri-zone automatic climate control. Gusto ko yung ganitong layout, minimalist tignan. May 2 USB port at 12-volt socket. Wireless charging pad. Yung transmission, CVT. Naka-electronic parking brake with brake hold. Soft leather yung center armrest. Check natin yung storage. Malaki na rin yung storage space. Dampen yung glove box. May vanity mirror with light yung sun visor. Same sa front passenger. Low-bat nga lang tong display, kaya hindi ko ma-adjust yung driver seat. Ganito lagi yung knee room ko sa driver seat. Pero dito, parang sobra siya ng 4 inches. Check natin yung back seat. For reference lang, 5'7" yung height ko. Black perforated leather seats. Sa door panel, hard plastic. Soft leather naman yung armrest. Power window switch na automatic. Malaki yung swing ng rear door, halos 90 degrees na. Naka-backward position tong driver seat, yung legroom. Okay naman yung knee room, maluwag pa rin. Yung foot space, makakapag-stretch ka pa. Hindi nga lang flat yung floor, pero hindi naman sobrang taas ng hump. Sakto lang yung foot space sa middle seat. Yung sitting position, okay lang. May AC vent at 2 USB port. Yung headroom, nasa 4 to 5 inches pa. Okay naman yung sitting position, hindi siya upright or 90 degrees. May slide adjustment kung gusto nyo lang bawasan yung legroom. Check natin yung third row. Medyo malaki na rin yung opening. I-try ko lang kung mahirap bang pumasok. Naka-backward position tong second row, yung legroom. Wala nang space, tumatama na yung tuhod ko sa backrest. Yung foot space, hindi ka na rin makakagalaw. Yung headroom, nasa 2 to 3 inches pa. Masikip yung third row para sa size ko. Parang mas okay siya sa mga kids. Pwede pa naman i-adjust yung second row kung sakali. May overhead AC vent with fan speed control. Maganda naman yung design ng rear end, na halos same lang sa previous model. Full LED na yung taillight. May reverse camera, parking sensor, equipped to ng power liftgate, pero low-bat nga lang tong display. May konting storage space pa, kahit na nakasetup yung third row. Check natin yung engine bay. 1.5 liter turbocharged gasoline engine. Based sa engine specs, parang sakto lang yung power output para sa ganitong compact SUV. Palike na lang and subscribe. Paalam.